My name is Ashish Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Ajay Kumar Garg, Engineering College, Ghaziabad. My subject is Artificial Intelligence and subject code is KCS071. In this topic, I have to cover Introduction of Artificial Intelligence. In Introduction of Artificial Intelligence, I have to cover some topics: definition of AI, branches of AI, role of machine intelligence in human life, types of artificial intelligence, future of artificial intelligence. First, definition of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the ability of computer to do tasks that are usually done by human because they require human intelligence. In here, I have to mention ability of computer. That means a computer that perform any task related to human, related to any human, and that task performed through the human. The next point here mentioned the capacity given human to machine to memorize. Here mentioned capacity to given by human. That means a human gives every power to machine. That means machine is performed like a human. Now that means memorized and learn from experience, to think, to and create, to speak, to judge and make decision. Just like a human, he take any decision. Another way also is defined the artificial intelligence is the ability of computer to act like a human system, that think like human system, that system that act like human system, that think rationally, system that act rationally. That means a machine is thinking like a human, a machine behave like a human, and machine think rationally. Rationally, that means exact result, and act as action, perform exact action perform. Here also mention intelligence and artificial, difference between intelligence and artificial intelligence. Natural intelligence, that means it is a natural process, that means it is a God gifted through the human. But in artificial intelligence, it is programmed by the human. It is in intelligence, it is actually hereditary. It is not hereditary. In a knowledge is required for intelligence. KB and electricity are required for the generate outputs. Or in intelligence case, no human is an expert. We may get better solution from other humans, and expert system are made which aggregate many person experience and ideas. In that case, difference between an artificial and intelligence and natural intelligence. In natural intelligence, that means this is some God gifted intelligence. In that case, it is here mentioned in artificial, but in artificial case, it is developed through the human. Next slide, here mention AI programming focus on 3 cognitive skills. Learning, first is learning, second is reasoning, third is self-correction. In a learning case, this part of AI programming is concerned with gathering data, creating rules for transforming it into useful information. The rules, which are also called algorithm, offer computing devices with step-by-step instruction for accumulating a particular jobs. That means any works through the AI is depends on the past information. If past information and current information, using of past information and current information, you develop the algorithms and perform the some particular jobs. Reasoning, focus on choosing the right algorithm to desired outcomes. That means AI programming focus on 3 cognitive skills. First is learning. This parts of AI programming is concerned with gathering data and creating rules for transforming it into useful information. The rules, which are also called algorithm, offer computing devices with step-by-step instruction for accumulating a particular jobs. In learning case, I have to collect the concerned info gathering data. That means past data and current data, and then execute some algorithms and accumulate some particular jobs in learning case. But in reasoning case, focus on choosing the right algorithm to reach desired outcomes. That means all of you know that reasoning about just like 1, 2, 3, next step down to 5, 6, 7. So in backend place, I have to place some data. that means some logic are done. So some right algorithm to reach desired outcome. Matlab in that places a desired outcome formed through the right algorithm in case of reasoning. Self-correction, designed to continually fine-tune algorithms and ensure they provide the most accurate result. Self-correction, that means a machine correct the any issue, any problems with some algorithms, not interfere any humans. Goal of AI to create expert system. Goal of AI basically main focus on expert system, that means the behave like a human. Here also mentioned to implement the human intelligence in machine. Branches of machine, basically branches of machine, 4 types: machine learning, deep learning, natural language processing, robotics and fuzzy logic. In machine learning case, all of you know that first in before machine learning, traditional program are done. Traditional program are done. In traditional program, first I put up the data, then programmed, then get a answer and outputs. Answer on outputs before machine learning, because I have to in here say that in a traditional programming, just I write the simple C programming. In C programming, I write down the some programs and some put the data and then get a result. But in machine learning case, different cases. In machine learning, I have put input, output, then program and then get a decision. In a machine learning cases, it is work on huge amount of data, because accuracy of result, huge amount of data for accuracy of result. It is used in hospitals, self-driving cars, business, other places. Here I have to see definition. Machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence and computer science which is focused on the use of data and algorithm to imitate the way that human learn, gradually improving its accuracy. That means machine learning works on the big amount of data and accuracy result, final accuracy result. In machine learning, divided into 3 parts: supervised, unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, I provide some inputs. Supervised learning, I provide some inputs and some outputs. Then get a result. Okay, but in supervised learning, type of learning, provide a input and output, then get a result. But unsupervised learning only provide the input. In behalf of input, he create a cluster. That is, create a cluster. A cluster of inputs data. Just like I have to put some red balls, white balls, blue balls, and that is collect the all balls and then create a answers and then create the output in supervised learning. And reinforcement learning is a major part of the machine learning. In reinforcement learning case, a model agent takes some action through environment. That means a model agent perform a action. Some just like give the some ask as a just like show the some pictures related to fruits and related to birds, but he display the answer, this is not a fruits. That times human give the some feedback related to not this is a food, but that information reinforcement learning is store the own memory and then next time give the exact answers. Deep learning is a branch of machine learning which is based on artificial neural network. It is capable of learning complex pattern and relationships within a data. In deep learning, we don't need to explicitly program everything. It has become increasingly popular in recent years due to advance in processing power and ability of large data set. because it is based on artificial neural network, also known as deep neural network. These neural network are inspired by the structure and function of the human brain biologically neuron, and they are designed to learn from large amount of data. Here artificial is a branch of machine learning, and machine learning is a branch of deep learning. It is work on neural data. All of you know that. Why come first in mind, why come deep learning? Because machine learning already work, but in deep learning cases it is works on huge number of data. It works on huge number of data. That means in deep machine learning not works in a huge number of data, complex data, and not find the exact result of the complex data, then deep learning are used. Okay, next, natural NLP processing. Natural language processing is a subfield of artificial intelligence. This is a widely used technology for personal assistant that are used in various business field areas. This technology works on speech provided by the user, break it down for proper understanding and processing accordingly. This is a very recent and effective approach due to which it has a really high demand in today's market. Natural language processing is an upcoming field where already many transitions such as compatibility with smart devices and interactive talk with human have been made possible. Basically, NLP work on how human to human communicate. How human to human communicate. It works on human to human communicate. So, main focus replicate in, why not replicate in computer to computer, computer to computer to computer, computer to computer. Okay, so that means main focus stabilize the communication between two different machines. Natural language is the main focus of the stabilize the communication between two different machines, just like it is the main application of artificial intelligence is speech recognition in translation forms, self-driving cars, all are uses in natural language processing. Natural language processing main frame is first is input, second is speech recognition, third is NLU, fourth is NLG, and then output. That means in an NLP case, first give the some inputs through the speech recognition, then natural language understand what you asked, then NLG generate the answers and then give the outputs. Okay, next. In next branch is robotics. Robotics is a branch of artificial intelligence which focus on different branches and application of robots. AI robots are artificial agent acting in a real world environment to produce result by taking accountable action. All of you know that different agents are working in AI form. So robotics is a one of part of the main agents. Either here I show the pictures of Sophia. Sophia as a robot behave like a human. Okay. Next, fuzzy logic. Fuzzy logic is a computing approach based on the principle of degree of truth instead of the usual modern computer logic that is Boolean in nature. Next point is fuzzy logic is used in the medical field to solve complex problem that involves decision making. They are also used in automatic gearbox, vehicle environment control, and so on. All of you know that before fuzzy logic I have to use is Boolean. In a Boolean case, या तो yes and no. That means yes means is 0. Yeah, so here mention yes no matlab no man means 0 and 1 means yes. So Boolean works on only 1 and 0 form and yes or no form, but fuzzy logic is work on some. Just say here ask the question, it is a cold. In case yes, yes that means hai, or no that means no, nahi. But in it is the cold, it is the cold. In fuzzy logic case very much. That means 0.9, little 0.5, very less 0.1. That means exact result found through the fuzzy logic. But in Boolean case, I have to not exact the result found. Basically, fuzzy logic works on the some hospitals basically some problems. In it is also used in automatic gearbox, vehicles, environment control, others. Next, role of machine intelligence in human life. Basically, machine or works in human life is a two form. First is software form, second is hardware. Hardware is a embodied, not embedded, it is a embodied. First, I have to see the software methodology. Prominent example of AI software used in everyday life include voice assistant, image recognition for face unlock in mobile phone, and ML based financial fraud detection. AI software usually involves just downloading software with AI capabilities from an online stores and require no peripheral device. Here mention some software just like voice assistance, image recognition for face detections, ML based financial fraud detection. This type of software it is used a human as an online store based. So in no any hardware device are requirement for this type of application. In this type of application AI are used. But embedded basically hardware machines are required, just as here mentioned in a drone, self-driven vehicles and assembly. In that case AI introduced in a self-driving car vehicles and drones and IoT. That means internet devices connected to the real world. So in a drone I have to use a AI application. Without AI application a human operate the any drones, so no any issue, because it is a give the direction related to the waters, related to the fire. But in self drone, if a drone is operate self, so some sensor AI application are introduced, so drone is not crashed, and knowledge of waters, so everything. Next, here some examples or other mention: navigation and travels, smart input keywords. Navigation and travels, the works of AI programmers behind navigation app like Google Map and Wedge never end. Yottabytes of geographical data which is update every second can only be effectively cross checked by ML algorithms unleashed on satellite images. That means here mention the work of AI programs behind the navigation. In a Google map, all of you know that the set the some location, same location. So in that location you have to all of you see that some red, some yellows and some blues. Red means very crowded, blue means no crowd, and yellow means minimum crowded. So and it is also show the diversion of road. So it is works on AI form, AI application form. Other way or also say that all of you day by day roads is developed, bridges are developed. So through the ML algorithms, it is the update the data so geographical manner of in a maps. Smart input keywords. The latest version of mobile keyboard apps combine the provision of auto correction and language detection to provide a user friendly experience. Smart keywords, all of you know that all of you used WhatsApp, Twitter, other application, some write those some messages, but auto correction are available. If write the wrong spelling, so translation are auto corrected, so smart keyboard are used. That software it is used the AI form. Next is IoT. IoT already discussed that it is the internet. It is a device to connected to the internet. In that case, AI to help to internet devices. AI basically IoT works on the huge number of data. AIT helps to device and understand the data and get the suggest the exact decision. Security and surveillance. It is a nearly impossible for human being to keep a constant eye on to any monitor of a CCTV network at the same time. So naturally we have felt the need to automate such surveillance tasks and further enhance them by leveraging machine learning methodology. That means here I have to say that in CCTV, all of you used in a home CCTV or CCTV. So CCTV not works, human operates every time. So it is a used application, AI application for covering the data, covering the informations, surveillance informations. Next, types of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, 4 types: purely reactives, limited memory, theory of mind, self-aware. First is purely reactive. These machines do not have any memory of data to work with, specializing in just one field of work. For example, in chess game, the machine observes the moves and makes the best possible decision to win. In this type of machine, no any space are required, no any memory are required. It is works only current data and get a decision. Here I take one example of a chess game. In a chess game, 2 players are sitting. One player's moves are depends of other players. If one player take a one moves, then other player take a best possible moves are find. Next is limited memory. These machines collect previous data and continue adding it to their memory. They have enough memory of experience to make proper decision, but memory is minimal. For example, this machine can suggest a restaurant based on the location data that has been gathered. Limited memory, that means memory is available. So here mention some data and continue adding. In a previous data, I have to add some current data and get some decision. Enough memory as possible. That means he make proper decision, take proper decision. Enough memory is available, so that I get to some decision. Here mention the machine can suggest a restaurant based on the location data that has been gathered. That means proper collect the information and get the restaurant based locations. This kind of AI, theory of mind. This kind of AI can understand thought and emotion as well as interact social. However, machine based on this type is yet to be built. A theory of mind, machine can think emotionally and can respond with emotion. For example, AI like Sophia. In this type of machine, machine works on emotions. That means I have to speak happily, that machine also respond happily way. So it works on the emotion. This type of machine just built, not in this time. A theory of kind mind machine can think emotionally and can respond with emotional. That means I works in a happy way, then it is machine also behave like a happy. For example, of Sophia, already see that before slide pictures, Sophia is behave like a human. Self-aware. Self-aware machine are the future generation of this technology. These new technologies, they will be intelligent, sentient, and conscious. These types of machine can be called as a human. Self-aware machine in this time of not developed. It is a future of generation of AI. That means here mentioned consciousness. If any machine produce a consciousness, then it is a behave like a totally a human. Next and last slide of future of artificial intelligence. Intelligence, it is used in transportations, manufacturing, healthcare and education. In transportation part, basically using all of you see that the self-driving cars, a machine very AI are used properly. In manufacturing case, AI powered robots works alongside human to perform a limited range of tasks like assembly and stacking and predictive analysis. Sensor keep equipment running smoothly. In case of healthcare, also machine are used in the decision making, exact exact decision, rational decision you have to take it in the completely AI nascent field of healthcare. Disease are more quickly accurate diagnosed. That means collect the data, different data related to any problems and get the accurate decision predictions for exact prediction related to the problems, disease. Drug discovery is sped up and streamlined. Virtual nursing assistant monitor patient and big data analysis help to create a more personalized patient experience. It is also used in education form. Textbooks are digitized with the help of AI. Early stage virtual tutor assist human instructor and facial analysis cause the emotions of students to help determine who is struggling or bored and better tailor the experience to their individual needs. That means today I have to use the digitization. In a corona time, all of you study and all of you teach on digitization form in AI application are used in digitization. Okay, thank you. Today my lecture is over. So next lecture perform on the